All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Big smiles to you. Come on. Put a smile on that face this morning. Even if you don't have your camera on, put a smile. Put a smile and wave to yourself. Uh, Good to see you. We're going to have a great Wednesday today. And the word for today, Coach Meyer will be on in just a second. The word for today is future. Future. We talked the other day about like what does it look like in 5 years for you? What does your future self look like in the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years? What does it look like? If you look at the definition of future, it's time yet to come, existing or occurring at a later time. We all know that. We know the definition. Peter Drucker said the best way to predict the future is to create it yourself. I love that quote. And, I'm more interested, I really am more interested in the future than in the past. I want to learn from my past, but I'm more interested in the future of Brent Palmer. What does the next 5 years look like for me? It gets me excited. Like, where am I going to be? What am I going to look like? What's my health goals? What's my journey? What's my business look like? What about all the connections? All of that excites me. So I'm more interested in my future than I am my past, because the future is where I intend to live. It's where I intend to thrive. People always ask me, man, why do you go to lunch so much with people? Well, why do you drive here? Why do you fly here? Why do you go here? And it's like, because I don't know where that dot is going to go. I don't know where that conversation is going to lead. If I had to build, I'm talking about profession right now, if I had to build a business based on taking a meeting for the monetary gains at that moment, man, that would be a miserable way to live. But to take a meeting for where it ripples into, where it goes, where it leads, that's exciting, man. The future is exciting for me when you look at it from that perspective. The Gallup poll says this. They did a survey. 1/3 of all Americans are dissatisfied with the future that is facing them. And I read that and went, that's sad. 1/3 of America is dissatisfied with where they think their future lies. And here's what I would tell all those people. The good news is we can create our own future. Like, the tools are in us. God gave us the ability to create it, no one else. It's not about Myra. It's not about Brent. It's not about Sandy McFarland. It's about you. You have every bit of the tools inside of you to create the future you want. So I'm going to leave you with this. How can we affect our future? What's some steps we can do that will affect our future? Number one, become friends with two people. And here's the two people: uncertainty and change. Uncertainty and change. Nonstop uncertainty and change are the way of life. From disruptive new technologies to breakout businesses to turbulent things that happen, like the most effective way to manage change successfully is to create change. Be the creator of change. It's what I love about Myra Miles. She takes something for the opportunity to be the change, not wait on the change. And what I would say is I highly recommend find some role models out there that are being the change, being the disruptor. Number two, practice relentless self-development. What we're doing right here, picking a word, studying it, moving. Diversify your interest. Remain relevant. add value. Like all of those things will help you create the better future. Number 3, remove and improve. Odds are that many areas of life, there are activities, practices, products, or services that have outlived their value. Take control by intentionally removing what no longer makes sense. Like remove and improve it. If it doesn't make sense anymore, don't do it. But the ones that do, improve it. How can you improve it? How can you be a change? Last one, determine your goals, not just in your work, but in all areas of your life. Ask yourself these questions. Who am I? What am I at my core? What do I want to be, no matter what my age is? What do I want to put in life, and what do I want to get out of this life that I'm living right now? As we have got to affect change inside of us. If we want to be lighter, get lighter. If we want to be happier, get happier. Like if we want to be more productive in business, get more productive in business. God has blessed us with the tools inside of us to be the change for the future for ourselves. So my future is in my hands. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Myra. Coach.
All right. Fired up. Good morning. Sorry, I was a little late coming in here. I came in on one wheel this morning, but I apologize for being late. But here we go. Here's some ways and truths on how we can create a bright future. You know, we all need motivation and inspiration to move past drama, failures, and old truths. We can do this by shining a light for others. You know, remind them of their own potential, their value, and like you, they're greater than the life they have settled for. You know, so let's dive into these ideas and truths real quick. Be kinder than necessary. When you add up all the good bits that you left someone with, you can wipe out a lot of sadness in the world. Don't let a lack of confidence stop you from trying something new. Get more information, such as advice. Take a step forward and then take another. It's kind of like Pat Summitt used to say, right foot, left foot, breathe. You know, with each step in the direction of your goal, your confidence will grow. You know, hey, you'll never be the master of the universe. So give up trying to control everything. We've all been guilty of that at times. Just give it up. Take control of one thing that will make the greatest difference in your life. That would be our mind. We get control of our mind. That is the biggest difference maker. You know, learn to be a better listener. How many of us are terrible listeners when we're busy and we have somebody walk in and they want to talk to us? You got to be a better listener if you want to create a better future. Most people forget that they are transmitting and a receiving station. I'd never heard that. I thought that was fantastic. Never underestimate the power of listening. It's truly a caring touch that just might turn a life around. You know, another way to help you see a brighter future is to give up. I love this. Give up that someday syndrome. How many times do you say this? Someday I'm going to do this. Give it up. Get away from it. Don't say things for another time. Don't save them. Use them now. Don't put off visiting the family, visiting your friends. Make it now. Life is to be relished. Here's another thing that's so critical. If you want to have a great future, step away from the things that divide. You with me? Everyone wants the same basic things. I think everybody that God has put on this earth wants to live a happy, fulfilled life with a promising future. So step away from the people that want to divide. If we'll give the same amount of attention to our dreams as we do our fears, we will be way ahead in the game of life. It's never too late to have a wonderful future. Make today the day you value yourself, you empower yourself, you nurture yourself, you love yourself, you praise yourself, you accept yourself, flaws and all. You know, you've heard the saying, I just got to accept warts and all. Well, let's accept the warts and the flaws and all. If you want a great future, let's go. Our mindset is the compass that will lead to a rich, successful life and future. So I know Coach and I have thrown a lot at you today, but I think we got to move forward. We got to stay positive. But I think when we control our mind, that's the one thing that's going to either help us have a terrific future, or it's going to crush the potential of a terrific future. So have a great day, y'all. Enjoy.
Myra, great message. And we got a person behind you, a little
Oh yeah,
little
Dolly
furry,
Ray's in the house.
the little Dolly Ray,
Yeah.
Ray is.
Come on in, Coach.
People's asking questions about Dolly Ray. So
Yeah.
Dolly Ray keeps everybody straight in there.
She does.
Okay.
All right. Y'all have
a
a great day.
Wednesday. Love you guys.
Enjoy it.
Yep. See you.
Bye-bye.
See you guys. Love you.
Thank you, coaches, so much.